What's going on, everybody? Thompson Coin and Stamp here. It's Tuesday night. I'm ready to hunt some coins. How about y'all? BMC, KJ in Ohio. That's Seth guy. How are y'all this evening? Hope you're doing well tonight. We are hunting a $25 box of Lincoln cents. Get these over here. There we go. Nice and circulated. And for tonight's giveaway, we'll be giving away this cool little formative years 2-cent thing. Picked this up at the coin shop today. Thought that was kind of cool. Nice little, gives a nice little read out there. I'm not going to read all of that. I'll let whoever wins it read all of that. So, yeah. Has a little bit more info on the back. Thought that was kind of cool. Cool little pickup today at the local coin shop when I went and cashed in on a few Buffalo rounds and everything. So I don't know if you saw silver broke $60 an ounce today. So I figured it'd be a good day to take a little bit of a profit. Sold 20 Buffalo rounds, you know. Might as well do some of that. But let's get this giveaway going here in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It is going. And like I said, we'll be hunting these pennies. As always, we're looking for those wheatbacks. That's 1909 through 1958. We're looking for Indian heads. We're looking for errors and varieties like that 1992 close AM, that 98, 99, 2000 wide AM. Anything cool like that. So let's get started here. Yeah, I figured I'd head up to the coin shop today. Do a little of that. See what we can find tonight. Got a headache again tonight. I had a headache last night and started again tonight. I don't know what's going on. Copper there. I'm gonna keep a lot of copper tonight. 2019, 22. I didn't order any coins this week. Figured since I've got all those boxes of pennies, I'll search some of those for a while. What else we got here? Let's see, keep a few of those coppers. Not many though. Alright, got coins on the floor, Wiley. I need to teach my dog to pick up the pennies and put them back in the box or something. That'd be really cool. The light ain't bright enough or something. What's going on here? It seems dark on the left side. Oh, try not to spill these everywhere. Come on. Oh, shenanigans. So how's everybody doing today? So 23. Wiley, you want back out? Okay, just a second. Go on, buddy. Go back outside. He likes being outside. What can I say? Can't read that. 95, I think. 80. 1. Denver. 99, Philly. 80. I'll order some more half dollars next week because we did really good on that hunt over the weekend with our kids. Every one of us found a little something. My son found that really nice proof, commemorative proof actually. Ladybug, look at that. Ladybug landed on me. It's actually, I think, an Asian beetle. But I think, is that good luck? That's supposed to be good luck, right? When a ladybug lands on you? New Marshall in town. What's going on? Seaweed coins. Hello, hello. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be good luck when a ladybug lands on you. You get invaded here in Oklahoma, but it's not really ladybugs. So they look like them, but I don't say they're Asian beetles. I mean, some of them are ladybugs, but 77, nice little 74 there. 23, that's a 63. See what we can find. What can we find? So the coin shop, they always got this little bin that has lots of little goodies and stuff in that little bargain bin. And they always give me a little discount on the stuff anyways. So, you know, just like, you know, $1 here, a couple dollars there. Picked up a cool dollar bill that has John Wayne on the front of it. And I had to get it because I have another dollar bill from my childhood that had John Wayne on it, but he was in Rooster Cogburn, you know, character. So I had to get it. I've never seen one, you know, like it since. So I was like, man, that just kind of goes along with it. But that was kind of neat. Add to my personal collection there. Here, hold on. I'll go get it. Hold on. Y'all check this out. Just a second here. That off there. Yeah, check that out. It's got the Duke. Oh, John Wayne. I've got one. It's in, you know, somewhere else, but it's got, you know, John Wayne, but he's Rooster Cogburn, so I thought that was kind of cool. I add that to the collection. I picked up a few other little things and everything. Vincent, how are you this evening? I picked up, put the sticker off it there. This thing. So I got a good buddy whose name is actually Will Rogers. So I want to send this to him. And I picked up this thing, a little Beehive State deal, and it's got a stamp on the reverse too, 2 stamps. So, you know, Thompson coin and stamp. Add that to the little collection. I always like little things like that, you know. Kindle Sands, what's going on? Long time no chat. What is going on? Kindle Sands. The one and only Kindle Sands. He says figs. Y'all been hunting any coins this last week or so? 1, 68, 79. There's a 25. I'm trying to save up a whole roll of them. Just find a little copper, you know. I think you forgot the exclamation point, New Marshall. Come on, nope, they're going everywhere. Butterfingers. Yeah, so 2005 out of Philly. Decent shape. And 2005 out of Denver. Both in kind of good shape there. 98 Denver, 74, 68, 75. Nada. 95 Denver, 76. Oh, you're just catching up on laundry and dishes. Okay, Kendall. Well, thank you for that, VMC. So hit the like button. It's free to do so. I appreciate that. 78. That's 78. Oh, that one's seen better days. Got those off there. Literally. What can we find? You never know what you're going to find. Yeah, that's cool, that little proof that my son found. Here's that proof my son found over the weekend. Check that out. commemorative proof. I haven't found one of these before. It's not Rushmore. But that was pretty neat. And we found some silver, some 40, and some 90% during that $50 hunt. We made a video, so check it out. I was enjoying hunting some coins with my kids. So he gets a little disappointed, you know, sometimes when you don't find something. You know, that's why you don't really hunt with us too much more. But, you know, thankfully he found, you know, that proof. So, and my daughter had a silver sandwich. What did they say she found? 3 pieces? Well, maybe I found the other 40%. I can't remember. I found 90% there. Garrett Christensen, hello, hello. Yeah, I think it is beautiful, BMC. It's only, I think, the second commemorative $50 we found. We found the Statue of Liberty commemorative before. I remember seeing somebody else find that, but they'd made a video of it. I can't recall who it was. And then I'd seen one at this same coin shop that I picked this up at, and I bought it. It was like a couple bucks and everything, just to add to the collection. And it wasn't like a week or so later in a coin hunt. We had one. It was an Ender. It's way back there in the video archive, but you know, there's one with the Statue of Liberty Ender on it. I even made a whole video just about that commemorative coin. All sorts of weird videos back then. You always got to throw a whole bunch out there so it sticks, right? 24. Oh, finally. Wheat back on the board. Ding, 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 ding. Y'all know what to do. Take a guess. 1909 through 1958. If you guess correctly, I will send this to you. Plus, there's like some stickers or something if I haven't sent any of those to you before. I'm sure some of y'all have enough Thompson coin and stamp stickers. VMC was in with 44 first. Vincent, you get to guess again. NC Weed. Don't have to do the mint, just the year. So VMC had 44 first. See if we can find a friend with it. I think we do. Ooh, we do have a friend with it. If y'all can guess that one correctly, I'll throw this 1928 Philly in there with it. Nice, nice. Wheat back on the board. It's a nice 64 there. Let's see if it has any more friends. Come on. 75. This will be it. So yeah, Vincent, you still need to guess again. Seaweed's in with the 54. Oop, 64 is trying to hide there. I might keep that one out. Look at it through the scope here a little bit. David Hawkins, hello, hello. We'll open this roll and then we'll see what year that one is. See if we can give it away. 99 Denver. Either 99 Philly. 68. 81. Lotta nada. Womp womp womp. 45. So alright, let's see. We got 44, 53, 41, 48, 54, and a 45. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a 1958. Did anybody? No, nobody guess 58. Garrett said 41. Yeah. Yeah, we got 58. My misread 41 a while ago. So close, yet so far, y'all. Womp womp womp. 41 wasn't close. That's okay. We still got plenty of rolls to go. See if we can give away something. Oh, there's 70s there. Almost thought that was a proof for a second. Look at that 69. That's in really nice shape. I might see if that's an upgrade in one of my albums. A few little scratches on the obverse, but pretty nice looking coin. Right on. We'll set that aside. Oh, they're trying to get away from me. Here it says, pennies are so hard to guess. Some 64s look like 2025. You don't read the data. You're right. It's crazy. I found some of these, like I said, these 60s and 70s that look great. Then you can find some 25s or 24s or whatever. Horrible condition. So they've already been to the ringer. Like for 79, that ain't bad, you know. But that 60 something is way better. That 69 is way nicer. That's not 79 though. We'll throw it in the bucket over here. There's another 25. Another 25. 23. Kind of proof penny in a while. It almost looked proof-like, but it wasn't. What can we find here? 80, 78. Intel. 99 Denver. There's 99 Philly. Oh, I ain't got my scope. Hold on. Right back. Sorry, I forgot the old scoparoo. It's charging. Let's see, is this it? Yeah. Looking for that wide, or hold on. Yeah, we're looking for the wide AM on the 99. That's the close AM. Drat. That's okay. One of these days I'll find one. I haven't seen better days. 82, 23, another 23, about 25 there. Yeah. Come on, open. Come on. Nope, missed it. Look at my light tonight. My light's not doing right for me. So it's seeming dark, like on this side, for some reason. I got all the same lighting. I don't know if y'all can see, they got a little bit of a wood grain on that 82. Running this way. I don't think I can get it in there. I don't think the camera will pick it up. 9 Denver, Deuce 2, 17. I had to give me a drink there. Got some orange Kool-Aid. Perfect. It's so good. Put a lot of sugar in it. Yeah. Fix that Kool-Aid right, y'all. Oh, while he's walking outside. I don't know what song that was, but I didn't like it. 68. Let's get the dog in, 'cause he's barking at the neighbor. Being a nuisance. 2, 61, 71. Yes, Kool-Aid always does need a ton of sugar. I've been showing my kids how to make it the right way. And they're like, that's enough sugar. I'm like, no, No, it's not, as I'm still pouring sugar in. They're like, stop. I'm like, no. You don't understand. Almost out though. I want to get some, make some more. 93. Who we got there? 01. 98. Got Denver. We're lying on the Wheaties tonight. Whew. Getting whooped. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Get that off there. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow us on all of our social media platforms. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Rumble, Patreon. And I post here, TikTok, Facebook, and Patreon. I only do Rumble too much, though. It doesn't work sometimes. Oh, there's a 44 out of Denver. Wheat back on the board. Need the reverse show. I want to try to give it away. Jake Into the Wild says, what makes an expensive penny? Well, there can be multiple factors on that. The condition and the mintage, you know, the rarity of it, certain errors and varieties. For, you know, example, like those 1992 close AMs, the 98, 99, 2000 wide AMs, you know, right here on the reverse between the A and M on America. You know, you're looking for something there. Like on some of these, like 2009 formative years, that can be doubling on the reverse. You know, there's multiple things. You know, like I said, low mintage can make something a little more valuable and everything. If it's a proof or whatnot. You know, like half dollars, you got, you know, your silver half dollars, you know, 90% silver, 1964 and prior, 40% silver, 1965 through 70. You know, you get proof coins, you know, like we found this proof the other night. You know, it's got a low mintage of, you know, 618,488. And it's an impaired proof, you know, because it's been in circulation, so there's really not too much added value to it, but that could be something that does add some value. There's ones that are like really, really high dollars, you know, just the rarity of them, you know, especially if it's an error or something, you know, like a meal error where like a quarter was struck on a dollar planchet, or maybe it's vice versa, I can't remember. Or like that dime, proof dime that's missing the estimate mark. The 1982 D small date penny on a 3.1 gram copper planchet. So yeah, lots of different things. How much can a good one be? I mean, it's let's just say, you know, there's too many, you know, factors on that. I think like that 82D has sold at auction for like $18,000 one time. And really, like I say, it just really just depends on the coin and the error. Like, hold on, let me see here. Everybody, if you don't have a good old Redbook, I highly suggest one. See if this one has it. In some of these, yeah, so, okay. Top 100 U.S. coin prices, excuse me, realized at auction. So a $20 1933 looks like it probably a St. Gaudens, you know, 1933 $20 gold coin, sold for $18,872,250. It's Sotheby's in June of 21. See if we seen like a penny or anything. There's a 5-cent Liberty head from 1913, sold for, you know, $3,120,000. We got two more Liberty heads. This one and this one might be the same. No, because that's an 8. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. I was looking at two different things here on the side. But yeah, it really depends on what you got, you know. There's all sorts of different things. But that's crazy. Millions of dollars for a freaking coin. It's nuts. Yeah. I have a link in the description, Jake. It's off our Amazon affiliate and everything. So, yeah, you can just search, or you ain't even got to do that. If you just go to, you can do the affiliate link. Doesn't really matter. Just go search Redbook 2026 on Amazon. Or any of your favorite coin or book purchasing places. There's 1 year off, 59. Yeah, dirty, dirty, dirty. Let's see. This said 1914D is well worth a lot. No, the 55 double die. Yeah, that's a good one. Man, goodness. Hello, hello. St. God's is allowed to be sold, though it was originally given to the Saudi prince. Yes, yeah, that 33. Yep. That is correct. And then, yeah, did the Secret Service confiscate it or something like that? Or maybe some of the other ones? I can't remember what it was. The Secret Service would definitely get you. But isn't there supposed to be a few more out there supposedly somewhere? Possibly like one of the people minted a few and like snuck them out or something. And like they got most of them, I think, but supposedly there might be 1 or 2 out there. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of another coin. Oh, the other ones are at the mint. Yeah, confiscated by the Secret Service, yeah. I remember seeing some St. Gaudens there at the Philly Mint. I don't recall seeing a 33. But still, they were really cool. They didn't let me take pictures in there. I was so upset. Because I was wanting to go do a cool little tour. And one of these days I'll be able to do like a pass or something. I want to go to the Denver Mint now. Maybe one of these days I can like hit up all the mints. I can hit up Denver Mint, the San Francisco Mint, and like the West Point Mint. Like that'd be super cool. Although I'm not super excited about going to San Francisco. I'm not a city guy. I'm a country boy. So, yeah. Yep, the Gold Act of 1933. Yep, and then they bought it all for like $21 or something like that an ounce from people. And then a couple months later, they upped the price to like $30-something an ounce. Manipulated it. And I've seen, stories or read, articles about how technically they could do the exact same thing again and say, well, now the price of gold is, $100,000 an ounce. Yep. That's why I like, got a little bit, not much, that pre-33 gold. And it is cool. Like, that amazes me how, we used to carry, silver and gold in our pockets every single day. And like that was just normal. And now, this crap, pardon my language, is just ain't really worth nothing, So I still enjoy, carrying, some silver $half in my pocket and stuff like that. And we've got a Wheatie on the board with the reverse showing, so you know what to do. 1909 through 1958. Take a guess. 43, 17, 38, 57, 53. Those are all some good guesses. Flip it over after this roll. 63, 10. 25 there. I need to be checking those because I have heard that there is a DDO on these already. They're on Liberty. 2025. It looked like there's a serious DDO. look like it on those. It's like one you could almost see with the naked eye, so had to keep an eye out on that. Alright, so here we go. Let's flip this over. 1, 2, 3. 1937. Woo! So close, Garrett. So close. Yeah, I saw it on the Coin Channel 2 guy, whatever his channel is. And he's showing, I think they sold for a couple $100 maybe? On eBay. Let me see if I can pull one up here on eBay. 20, 25, 20. Oh. Let's go down to sold items. Oh, they're not going for that much. Well, this one's saying DDO and DDR. Best offer was accepted at $19.95. But let me sort it by price, by shipping highest. All right, yeah, there's a better one. Let's see if it's got any better pictures. I only see one picture, but it sold for $465. And yeah, that doubling is definitely visible with the naked eye. Let me go back. Huh, okay. One with the struck through on the back, 450. So yeah, there's a couple of errors. That DDO is on the 2025 Denver. There's another one sold for 425. The first one had 24 bids. So okay. Another one for 350. So yeah, some extreme doubling on them. Okay. Cool. Yes, KJ. KJ asked, could I hold the backs up a little closer to the camera so we get a good look to guess? I definitely can do that. Just because you asked. Just for you. Nobody else. I'm not doing it for anybody else. Just for KJ. So the rest of y'all don't look when I'm holding it up close like that. Sorry, I'm being ornery, I know. Y'all can look. You're welcome, KJ. Of course. Okay, so glad you can only get Denver ones in Minnesota. Well, I want to say it's been on, there were some on the Philly Mint ones too, so I've only found one Philly Mint one so far. Yeah, definitely need to keep an eye out on them. 2003, 31. AJ's trying to take away your guessing abilities. Says Garrett, that's funny. Here we go. Let's see what we can find. Come on, Wheaties. Where y'all at? 71. 20. 23. Another 23. 15. 23. Sometimes that 3 looks like a 5. I swear. Excuse me. My eyes are getting there, KJ. So I might have to go to Walmart and go to their, get those reader glasses or something. My dad always called them cheater glasses. It's like stuff is getting harder to see for sure. 25. So I don't hunt dimes. They're too hard to see. And that's why I bought this thing. You know, this is what it's got light and magnifying glass, but I mainly use it for light. one time I tried a few on, but it didn't really seem to, make a difference. But I didn't really try to look at anything, small close up, so maybe that's what it is. And I'm not super old, but going on 41. So I'm closer to 41 than I am 40. And I'm sure, working on the pipeline back in the day and seeing people welding and everything like that and different things, done things as youth didn't help my eyesight any. For some reason. Okay, they say you don't remember 41. But it's all with the scope. I have to start using something. So I wouldn't mind hunting some dimes every now and then. Because they're just so hard to see. Those dates. Come on, please. Where are you at? 71. 99 Denver. There's a 15. Shy box? What? There's any loops when you can't tell them yet, Mark. Nada. 24, 23, 20, 12. So 99 Denver. Oh, it's about time to do that giveaway, I guess, alright? Gary said your hearing is worse, though, from service and working in machine shops. I've been trying to be smart about my hearing, especially like going to shooting guns and stuff like that. Make sure I'm wearing ear protection, hearing protection. Once you lose it, you don't come back. Destroy those little hairs in your ears, it's over. When I worked in the oil field and stuff, we'd be in some of those plants, and you had to have, earplugs in and earmuffs on. It'd be in certain areas, you can only be in there for so long because of, how loud it was and everything like that. So, alright, let's do this giveaway. We've got BMC Vincent and Mankiness. That's all. Let me refresh that. Hold on. That don't look right. 21. Oh, that's it. Okay, yeah. Vincent. VMC and Mankiness. 1, 2, 3. VMC. You are the winner. Winner. Oh, bump the camera. Chicken dinner. Oh, congratulations, VMC. I'll get this sent out to you. KJ, I still gotta get that sent out to you from last week. I'll get it to you. Right on. And I did get that email from you, VMC, when you got that Ocean and View nickel, too. So I'm glad you got it. Well, congratulations, VMC. Tearing it up. Congrats, rigged. Listen to Garrett. Sounded like Kendall Sands now. Saying rigged. Can't win if you don't play, Garrett. I am giving this to my 2 cents, right? I don't know if it's worth much. I like cool things like this. Like I said, I always go over to the little bargain bin. They have all sorts of cool little things like that. And I don't know. I enjoy things like that. I know, even with the discount, it's not worth, what I paid for, but it's just the novelty to it to me, I guess. You know, and like, you know, it has all the information on it and everything. You know, I just think that's cool. So, you know, that's just me. Hope y'all like them too. They have like, you know, a few little slab coins and stuff. They had like a slab penny or two, but it wasn't nothing special. Those 2009 coins they be worth a lot some days, says Garrett. And yeah, they are the commemorative ones. I got so many of them. We kept a lot of them when we first started hunting. Yeah, at this point, like I've just kept them, like even like some of the bicentennials we kept when we first started because we just didn't, you know, we thought they were going to be valuable and stuff. I was like, oh, like bicentennial. Didn't know like you find a bicentennial $50 like every roll. So, but it's still, you know, fun to keep those now. Just, you know, looking back, you know, hey, this is some of the first things we found in the kids, you know. So my daughter, she still stacks up the bicentennials. Like, look, here's the bicentennial $50 from the other night that my daughter stacked up. Like, there's still more over here. She keeps all the bicentennials. Or stacks them, you know, keeps them out, and then I had to send them back because I can't keep, you know, multiple rolls of bicentennials. Can't afford to. Oh, Gary's got rolls of them, nice. Yeah, I'm a very nostalgic person. I like old stuff, cool things. Yeah, I love it going to that coin shop. I don't make it up there very often. I seem to be selling more stuff than I am buying, but even when I am selling something, I'll spend $10 or so and buy a couple of, you know, these little goodies like this, you know, and little things like, you know, because I enjoy them. Give, you know, little Christmas presents for the kids, or, you know, stuff to give away to here on the live stream or the at coin shows or whatnot. So mainly get stuff to, you know, give away here on the live stream because it's fun. 95, 23, we got another 25 there. And Denver, 24, 82. Give me a whoop tonight, y'all. Oh, dog. I hear a commercial from Matlock. I cannot believe they remade Matlock. Like, no, I'm not watching the new Matlock. Why they come? Like, no, you can't remake Matlock. That was Andy Griffith, yo. I know. Quit. Go. I know was it Kathy Bates is the new Matlock, but I don't know. I haven't really looked too much into it, and I kind of refuse to watch it. Like, no. Just like I remember they tried to remake like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, no, you can't do that. Like, what are they gonna remake now? You know, like I Love Lucy or Gomer Pyle USMC. There's just certain shows you don't remake. Matlock is one of them. Sanford and Son. You can't remake Sanford and Son. That's an 88 there. There's a 44 out of Denver. It says it all starts somewhere on a collecting journey, something that triggers it. Yep. I had collected, you know, some coins as a kid, and, you know, mainly stamps and everything. And like I said, but, you know, some coins. I had a small coin collection. And then, you know, kids were, you know, watching YouTube, saw that coin channel tube dude or whatever, and, you know, doing some things. And I was like, hey, that's cool. You know, broke out my old coin collection, and, you know, they wanted to, you know, search through some and try to find some stuff. And I just kind of how we started doing it, and we started filming it and everything. And here we are 3 years later on the filming journey, and yeah, still having fun. It is cool watching my kids find something, like, you know, or even when we go to the coin shows and, you know, people are giving them, you know, little things like, hey, you know, we're asking, you know, what's your favorite coin or whatever, like, fun stuff. Let's see, NCC, she is his daughter, my mom watches her. Wait, what? Did I miss something there? No, you don't have to claim nothing VMC. I just saw that. But we also heard some, she is his daughter. My mom watches her. But they can't come up with the original. People just need to make their own new material, just like movies. Yeah, right. They just oh, okay. She's his daughter. My mom watches her. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. The Matlock. You know, sorry, I got off my tangent there and forgot exactly what I was talking about. My bad. My bad. And yeah, how many Lion King movies do we need? Yeah, right. Like I haven't watched the new live action one or something. Like no, James Earl Jones is Mufasa. You know, like no, we're not remaking all these things. Okay, she's his daughter. Okay, that makes a little more sense. But still, like, come on. Like, could they not have named it something a little bit different other than just Matlock? Like, just trying to use that name? You know, because they could have been, like, Matlock, the... I don't know. Just, but they could have, like, put a secondary name on it or something to, like, differentiate it between that and, you know, the old school Matlock. Yeah, I watched the first one, too. The first Matlock was awesome. Star Wars 54 or something. Oh, gosh. You know, and, like, there were so many good Star Wars stories out there. Like, I listened to a couple Star Wars audiobooks that were made before Disney took over. And they were great, great books. And, Legacy of the Force and Fate of the Jedi. Great books. You know, there's so much out there that was actually canon back then. You know, and then Disney came along and jacked it all up. This movie's made no sense. And I'm a Star Wars fan. Like, come on. Like, some of the new Star Wars shows, like the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, that was pretty good. Part of The Mandalorian was okay. I didn't watch a lot of it. Ahsoka was good. I've watched part of, what's it called? The Acolyte. Something like that. But, yeah, they're just, they just beat, you know, hit a horse to death on that, or pale horse, whatever the saying is. Like, can we not come up with new movies? Or even like, okay, the Saw movies, or Scream movies, or, you know, what's the one with like the log truck, and everything, all the accidents, I'm drawing a blank. Oh my gosh, I've seen the movie a million times. 2009 Philly. We'll look at that one. Nice little 79 there. What is that movie? Yeah, there's 9 original Star Wars books. Yeah, they finally made those, you know. Final Destination, that's right, that's right. Yeah, like how many more of those they gotta make? And just like, just come up with new ideas, come on. And I guess it's gotta be hard, you know, coming up with something new that hasn't already been made, because there's been so many different stories and movies made. So I get that, but it's like, do we still just have to keep calling it like the same name? Can we not change the name a little bit? Anyone? I don't know. That was my little rant tangent for the evening. Movies are so expensive to go to these days. Good grief. And I took my daughter and her friend to a movie over the weekend. Yeah. That was a lot. It was packed, though. I was surprised. We had to sit... I really didn't think it'd be that packed and everything. We barely got tickets. Had to sit in the very front row. I need to take my kids to a drive-in theater. There's a couple here in Oklahoma still. They've never experienced a drive-in. I think there's one up in Guthrie. There's one over Route 66 over around like Sand Springs. There used to be one or two up in Tulsa and one down in like Chickasha. So I remember going to the one up in Tulsa back in high school and stuff, and you know, with a girlfriend, you know. Good times, good times. 25 there. I don't want my first experience at a drive-in to be with some random boy, though. I might need that 85 for an album there. Best looking 85 I found, so. And she says, some movies, they should have stopped on the first or second. Yeah, I agree with that. Gary said, yeah, took your net to Gorilla versus King Kong. Didn't realize the new seats in the movie theaters like beds. It was like $120 for 2 tickets, popcorn, sodas, and a couple candies. Yeah, that stuff is crazy. It was $80 for me, and yeah. This was, luckily nobody sat beside me, but the 3 seats up front, I mean, there were 6 seats, but they were 3 different chairs, and like there were couples chairs, so it's just like one big chair and everything, and they had an ottoman out in front of it and everything. So luckily, I was just me sitting in it, and then my daughter and her friend had their own to sit in. So I'm kicked back, and somehow miraculously, I did not fall asleep during this movie this time. Last few movies I've went to, I kind of fell asleep. Maybe like the Mario movie, I might have fell asleep. You know. Get so comfy in some of those new chairs, especially if they have like heated seats or something. It's like, dang. I go pretty close to it. There's a old school theater too. It's like they only have like 2 screens and stuff, and it's like $5 a ticket and everything like that. They don't show the most newest movie or anything, but you wait a few months, you can still catch something if you haven't seen something. I think recently they were showing though the original Back to the Future, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to go see that in theater. That would be cool to go see. Cause yeah, seeing that in theater was before I could. Second to last roll. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. It's a blessing. You all just hunt these coins, get over here, film this, chat with y'all, give away stuff. Just have fun. I enjoy chatting with everybody. I'm all over the place. We got Ohio, we got Mississippi, we got Florida, Minnesota, Oklahoma. Alright, last roll. We'll give it the good luck roll here. Here it says there's a nice drive-in here in Minnesota that's from 7 to 2. Nice. 3 movies in a row, and it was $20 per vehicle. So got a pizza and beer in the cooler and laid out blanket in the bed. Nice. That's what's up. There's just something about a drive-in, you know? I mean, most kids don't even know what that is these days. Back to the Future 4 is in the works. But they ain't gonna be able to have Michael J. Fox in it, right? Because he's got, was it Parkinson's really bad? I'm pretty sure it's like really, really bad for him. Like, poor guy. He was such a good actor. I like Michael J. Fox. Yeah. And then, is the guy that played Doc Brown still alive? Or is it all going to be AI and everything? Or is it going to be his kids now? Because they had kids like Doc Brown and Clara, I think was the name of the woman off of Back to the Future 3, I think. And they had kids when that was the train ride there. The one that had to do the train. And I want to say the train came back at some point and had him and some kids and maybe a dog or something. Yeah. He's still doing good though. Michael J. Fox was good. So I always liked him. That's so sad. Same like with like Bruce Willis. Like, isn't Bruce Willis really sick or something? That's so sad. Yeah, Lloyd. What was his name? Oh, Brown. Christopher Lloyd. Yep, that's it. Christopher Lloyd. Yeah, I saw that. Right on, right on. Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. It wasn't great on the Wheaties, but we got a 37, a 28, a 58, a 44, and another 44. Pretty cool. VNC, you got this cool little thing I picked up today at the coin shop. Check out the video I made, profiting on a little bit of silver today, cashing that in, and see if you think I made a good deal or not. It was a little bit back under spot, but from everything I've been reading online in different places, a lot of coin shops are struggling to get rid of the silver or get a good price of it. The refiners aren't paying as much; they're paying even less for 90% silver. So I think personally, I think I did pretty good. Dollar cost averaging and everything. I've been sitting on this for quite a while, so I think I still did pretty good. But Garrett, VMC, KJ, New Marshall, Seth, Mankiness, Kendall Sands, who else was there? I know there were some other people. Let me see here. I'm going back up. Gene Wilcox. Oh, okay, hold on. I missed Gene's there. So you took your advice, hit the one in Seminole, picked up a couple hundred. I think they are the ones I ran through the machine a couple weeks ago. all right. Let's see here. Anybody else? There might have been somebody else, but I can't remember. Well, I appreciate each and every one of y'all tuning in tonight. As always, we're here every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Not sure what I'll be giving away next week, but we'll find something cool. Until next time, y'all have a great night. Thompson Coin and Stamp is out.